morning, got the world on my mind. Bills keep stacking and I'm falling behind. Traffic jams and deadlines, they steal in my groove. Oh, this hustle's got me singing the blues. But hey, we all got a story to tell. Every little struggle, it rings a bell. From the grind to the size, we've all been there. So let's put it in the air, yeah, let's declare. Watch your title, baby, let it flow. From the 9 to 5 to the folks who move slow. Watch your title, shout it nice and loud. We're turning the stress into a jazzy sound. Gossip at the water cooler, same old scene. Chasing validation on the glowing screen. Why's my coffee always cold? My Wi-Fi's down. I'm a city so lost in this weary town. But hey, we've got a reason to laugh. Life's just a crazy, unpredictable path. From the grind to the size, we've all been there. So let's put it in the air, yeah, let's declare. Watch your title, baby, let it flow. From the nosy neighbors to the overpriced shows. Watch your title, shout it nice and loud. We're flipping frustrations, jazzing up the crowd. People cutting lines, rent that's too high. Broken AC on a humid July. Unanswered texts, those awkward replies. Oh baby, it's a world full of sighs. So let's groove through the madness, sway with the pain. Find the rhythm in the chaos, let's dance in the rain. Watch out your rhythm, go ahead, confess. We're turning tired moments into jazzy finesse. Finesse.
So that's a few weeks ago on my other account. I got 250,000 followers on my other account, but it got banned. This fucking lady comment on my shit say, go back to China. Bitch, I born in fucking San Jose, California. I am American, an Asian American. What the fuck do I go to China for, huh? That ain't even my country, bitch. I ain't even Chinese. Why the fuck do I have to go to China? Well, if you tell me to go back, bitch, tell me to go back to fucking California. I'm in Louisiana now, you hear me? Shit, I work in fucking 70 hours per week. Bitch, do you know how much I pay taxes for that shit? Most of y'all American ass stay the fuck at home and got the EBT and a fucking unemployment on some welfare shit, and y'all tell me to go back to my fucking country. Who gonna pay the taxes and give y'all the money to spend on them?
Welcome to What You Tired Of, family. How you guys doing today? It's your girl Pitbull coming to you with today's podcast. Me and my bestie, my handy dandy Thundercat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We'd like to welcome you to our channel for those of you who are new, and for those of you who are not, welcome back. Y'all know we here every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Londa, hey girl, why you log off? Londa is on Facebook. She was logged in, and I tagged her in, but she logged off. But we like to send a shout out to our friend Alonda. She is welcoming us on Facebook. Shout out to the few people who are following us right now and watching live on Twitch, on Facebook. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Ha ha ha! I'm a pimp, bitch. Put a stack in on it. Mac Monk is into the building. Welcome, brother. Welcome. That was his statement. So we got to put him out there. So, like I said, welcome to our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you guys know, please make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, and share. And we are on all social media platforms. So just make sure that you're liking, sharing, and commenting. And tell somebody else about our channel. We appreciate all of our subscribers. We've been on for a year now for those of you who are just recently joining us. But we welcome any new subscribers. Remember, YouTube is a place where you can go and subscribe for free. So once again, like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you would like to donate, we do have Cash App at What You're Tired Of, or PayPal at whatyourtiredof@gmail.com. So once again, thank you guys for watching and subscribing. As you guys know, we always follow the copyright disclaimer. We always follow the Fair Use Act. So you guys can read that for yourself, but just follow that. How you doing today, friend? How you doing? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, babe. I'm all right. I'm feeling pretty good.
I am glad that you are all right. Thank you, brother. Brother said congratulations with a thumbs up and a champagne bottle and a heart in the chat. Thank you. We appreciate it. So as you guys know, it is February. So happy February 1st. January is gone. We are pushing through 2026. So as you guys know, from last year, what we did was we went through and we talked about Black history. We definitely observe Black History Month. We definitely observe the Black innovators who don't, who are not talked about or who were not talked about in school. So we definitely like to, make sure that you know your history. And it's not just the month of February. We like to talk about people doing things in Black history all year long, because some of these people you may not know, some of them you may know, but we try to get not just the standard Black history, Martin Luther King, not that he wasn't great, Malcolm X, not that he wasn't great, but once again, that's something that you heard in school. That's something that they taught you in school versus not teaching you at all. So this Black History Month, we honor legacy, resilience, and brilliance of Black culture, past and present, from trailblazers who changed the course of history to everyday voices shaping our communities today. This episode is a reminder that Black history is not just saying we look back on it. It's what's happening right now as we speak. We're celebrating achievements, acknowledging struggles, as well as continuing the conversation that moves us forward. Because Black history is American history, and our stories deserve to be heard every day. Once again, not just in the month of February, but we definitely like to honor our Black innovators. Mom said, we love you too, Londa. Mom said, that's right, Black History Month. I'm a Black superhero. We know. So as you guys know, like I said earlier, of course, we've heard about Harriet Tubman, freedom fighter for the Underground Railroad. We heard of Rosa Parks, civil rights icon who refused to give up her seat. Dr. Martin Luther King, Baptist minister, civil rights leader, and Malcolm X, a powerful activist who pushed Black empowerment, self-determination. So we know about those. We know about those great figures, but we want to, just tell you about a couple of other figures that are great as well that aren't really talked about. So we will, our first one up, our hidden figure, our Black innovator, would be Miss Claudette Colvin.
Claudette looked like she was tired. She was like, yeah, I'll be trying to see. Y'all know damn well these glasses ain't working right, and I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up today. I'm tired.
Well, for Miss Claudette For those of you who do not know anything about Miss Claudette, I learned something new about Miss Claudette myself in doing, research on Black innovators that are not talked about in school. So Miss Claudette was born September 5th, 1939, and she died January 13th, 2026. She was an American
Oh, she
pioneer.
just died.
She did. She was an American pioneer of the 50s and the civil rights movement and a nurse's aide. She was arrested on March 2nd, 1955, at the age of 15 in Montgomery, Alabama, for refusing to give up her seat to a white woman on a crowded segregated bus. It occurred 9 months before the similar, more widely known incident, which was with Rosa Parks. So Miss Claudette actually had the incident on the bus before Rosa Parks had the incident and refused to give up her seat. So once again, it was happening back in the 50s, having to give up your seat. But this young lady said, no, I'm not giving up my seat. I don't care who she is. And she's right. She shouldn't have had to give up her seat. So we definitely give you honor, Miss Claudette Colvin. Rest in heaven. And we thank you for your civil service. We thank you for it. So we thank you for being brave, because not everybody has been that brave. And we're dealing with that now, looking at the different things. And we're going to talk about it a little bit today about ICE and the BS that's going on with that. So just remember, Black history. We are the people. We have invented everything. And unfortunately, the Caucasian people, the white people, whatever you want to call them, they take credit for it. So we're going to give credit where credit is due. And like I said, the majority of anything that has been invented, Black or African American Black people, they've invented it. And somebody else of a different color, normally Caucasian, has taken it over. As you guys know about, what is it, Mr. Tendernism? The old man, Waltz, that was his name, that the white man played in his face, made him look like and act like, but really he was just shucking and jiving. He done took the man and got to try to get a trademark, but thank goodness a Black attorney did it for him, trying to do it before this would happen. So once again, someone Black invented it and a Caucasian tried to take it. So, we're not racist here, but it is what it is. So, and we talk about it because what we're tired of people of other races taking credit for our inventions. So, once again, that is Miss Claudette Colvin. Now, our next pioneer that we will talk about is Miss Henrietta Lacks. Miss Henrietta Lacks was a 31-year-old African American mother of 5, and she went to the Johns Hopkins Hospital in 1951 seeking treatment for her cancer. Lack cells, when Henrietta went into treatment, they noticed that her cells doubled every 20 to 24 hours. Today, these incredible cells are named HeLa cells, from the first 2 letters of her first and last name. And they are used for the study of effective toxins, hormones, and viruses on the growth of cancer cells without experimenting on humans. So, Miss Henrietta, we pay homage to you as well, because part of your actual body was used to help with cancer, and they have the HeLa cell. So we thank you. We thank you. We thank you. I just wish they could heal cancer, cure it, get it away, because cancer sucks. But we thank you for your homage. So that is Miss Henrietta Lacks. And then, of course, we have, as you guys know, we're going to celebrate all month. And we're going to talk about, like I said, different innovators. But our last one for today, what is his name, friend?
Bayard.
His name is Bayard Rustin. Now, I didn't want to mess it up because I've been calling him Bayard or Bayard.
Bayard.
That is not how it's pronounced.
Just Bayard. Bayard.
Bayard Rustin. We pay homage to you, sir. He was born March 17th, 1912, and passed away August 24th, 1987. Mr. Rustin was an American politician, activist, and a prominent leader in the social movements of civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights. So he was one of the first civil rights activists that was actually openly gay. And he got a lot of flack for that. So once again, a lot of people don't, if you are, even if you don't like the LGBT community, that's your preference. But it was somebody back in the 50s who was still going through this, who was experiencing this, and he got a lot of flack from it. He was in the civil rights movement, but he got a lot of flack for it. So be who you are. It doesn't matter what's the word I'm trying to use? What you symbolize yourself as. Whoever you are, be who you are. Don't worry about what other people think. If you love your wife, love your wife. If you love your husband, love your husband. If it's vice versa, you love on them. So don't judge people because what they choose in their life. So, Mr. Rustin, we pay homage to you, sir, and we thank you for being a political leader in the civil rights movement. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our Black history leaders that we talked about today. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. So now to talk about something a little different, talk about something a little different. First, I want to say happy birthday to all the birthdays. It is February 1st. So to all of you guys who had a birthday either yesterday or from last Sunday up until today, for those of you who are having a birthday coming up this current week, happy birthday. We know Valentine's Day will be coming soon. So I'm sure we have a lot of love babies in the air. Valentine's Day and February, that is one of the key things people talk about is love and romance because they think about Valentine's Day. So happy birthday to all the February birthdays. We just want to give you guys a shout out. Our word of the week. Oh, I'm too fast. Let's get our sponsors out. I'm too fast. All right, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors. Some of our sponsors are no longer actually on our board, but I haven't had a chance to remove them. So of course I will not mention those today. But the thing is, we like to, like I said, if you would like to be a sponsor, please reach out to myself or Thundercat. We definitely can show you what it takes or what you need to do to become a sponsor. So first and foremost, we're going to shout out our Ground Star Fitness. If you're looking for a 90-day fitness program, I started with them and OMG, it has been a little task, but I got to get these 20 pounds off because summer is coming and my birthday is coming. My birthday before summer, but I want my stomach back tight and right. So Ground Star Fitness, if you're looking for a 90-day fitness program, reach out to them. They can assist with all of your fitness needs. They are on social media. So reach out to them and they can assist. They can get you a workout plan for yourself, a designated plan, or just a standard plan that you can follow. If you're looking to flip a property, fix a property, sell a property, rent a property, reach out to the Real Estate Gang. They can assist you with all of your flipping purchases or real estate needs. They do serve all 50 states. So if you're looking for a property or you're looking to flip a property, reach out to the Real Estate Gang. They'll be more than happy to assist. Now, if you're looking for sweets, any luxury sweets, candy fruit, any special type of appetizers, reach out to Sweet to My Soul. They specialize in all types of candy, fruits, and they can do any occasion. If you're looking for a notary or an apostille or a wedding officiant, reach out to the MJ Signature Group. They will be able to assist as well. Also, y'all know our homeboys, JT and the Mailman. Make sure that y'all reach out and check them out. They always out in Sparks, Georgia, doing something. Of course, y'all know our homeboy JT. Normally, he'd be done popped in by now, so he probably is busy doing something. But JT is a comic promoter, and so he's always going around putting a comic show together. He has a couple of comedians under him, so y'all check them out. They're real cool. They're always going live somewhere and doing something. So make sure y'all check them out. We out here. Also, let's see here. If you're looking to lose 5 pounds or more, ask me how. I might have a product, TLC. It's a detox tea as well as a liquid vitamin and energy boost. So thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. And like I stated before, if you would like to be a sponsor, reach out to us and we will give you the information that is needed. Now, Alonda said her dad's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday to Alonda's dad. I pray that you have an amazing birthday tomorrow. Stay warm and pray that you're blessed with many, many more. So happy birthday. We appreciate you. All right, guys. So with that being said, that was our sponsors. Now we're going to get to our word of the week. Word of the week, because of course, you know, we are in Black History Month, is legacy. Legacy, legacy, legacy. What type of legacy are you going to leave? What are people going to say about you when you are no longer here? Are they going to say something positive about you? Are they going to say something negative about you? What are they going to say? You want to leave a great legacy. Now, you may have a legacy where they be like, oh my goodness, that person was so nice. She was so cool, but she didn't take no shit. She'll check your ass in a minute, or he'll check your ass in a minute, but they were the coolest person. So what type of legacy will you leave? Legacy is what we build, what we leave behind, past, forward, intentional or not. So what type of legacy that I would like to leave? I have grandchildren, so I want to make sure that everybody, you know, they can at least have something to start off with. Nobody's struggling when it's my time to go. Not make them rich, but just make them sure that they're comfortable, you know. So that's one thing I can say about legacy. Friend, what you got to say about legacy over there? Dumb Thundercat.
Yes.
What you got to say about legacy?
I don't know what mine is gonna be.
Okay.
I don't know what mine is gonna be.
You
But
don't know
I
what
want mine to be. I know what I want it to be. I want it to be. I want to just be remembered for stewardship.
That's good.
And
I like that.
that's it. That's the legacy I would like to leave.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Some people may not have thought of that. You know what I'm saying?
What
So I
about
like
you?
that.
What about you? What do you think about legacy?
I mean, I think about legacy when people talk about you. Hey, Kat done joined the podcast on Facebook. Welcome, Kat. I think of legacy, you know, what you leave behind in a positive note.
Mhm.
So whether it's helping, whether it's
Didn't I tell you Skylar was gonna call? Didn't I tell
You
you?
did.
Didn't I tell you that?
and I
Didn't
told
tell
you he
that?
was. So, you know, for me it's acts of service. So like I said, when I'm not here anymore, what they gonna say about me? I want it to be positive. And like I said, leave my kids not rich at all, but comfortable so that they can still keep moving if something happens to me. You know what I mean? So that type of legacy. Making sure that they at least have a place to lay their head. Now, if I'm no
Right.
longer here and they
Right.
mess it up, that's on them. But at least I left them, with something. That,
Right.
as I said, I want to leave them comfortable but not rich. I don't
Mhm.
want them to be rich because if I leave
'Cause
them,
they gotta work. You
that's
gotta
right. They
you
have
gotta earn your way in the world.
That's
So,
right. So I want my legacy to be like I say, like, oh, Pitbull was cool as hell. Now she'll snap on your ass. Now she'll
Right.
get you together. But ultimately, when it's all said and done, she was a really kind person. She went out her way to help. She would assist with all kind of stuff.
Right.
Hold on, what you want? The phone?
Yeah.
Take it. So you know that's what I think of legacy. I just want to make sure that I leave my kids something. So like I say, they ain't struggling. But once again, that people gonna say something good about me versus, well, we couldn't stand that B or that B always was
They're
tired.
gonna be saying that too.
I mean, they gonna say that, but the majority
people to say that too. So.
won't say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Right.
hey,
The majority. In general.
Yeah, in general, we'll say, "Oh my gosh, she was kind. She was this. She was
Right.
that." So, and that's with anybody. You could be the best person ever in the world, and somebody gonna have something negative to say.
Right.
I just want it to be a positive reflection.
Right.
That I guess that's what I'm gonna lean on. Leave it on.
Yeah.
Lean it on. Leave it on that, friend. That's what I think I'm gonna lean it on and leave it on that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now this part right here. Now this is the time of the show that is really annoying. You understand?
The technical difficulties.
The technical difficulties, but not just that. Oh wait, where you at? Hold on, I gotta get you. Where you at? Where we at? I'm gonna have to remove this one. Let me remove this one because I can't even see my bestie from the Midwestie. There we go. All right, let me move this back around. Okay, so this is the part of the show that I really don't want to talk about because we were not in the NFL conference championship. So, I don't really want to talk about this, but of course, because we do, talk about sports and we talk about different things. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you didn't know, the NFL conference championships, the Patriots beat the Broncos last Sunday, and then it was the Rams and the Seahawks. So the Super Bowl forward is the Seahawks and the Patriots, and that game will be on February 8th. So on next Sunday, we will be talking about the Super Bowl because that is when it's happening. So once again, whoever your team is, if your team did make it advance to the Super Bowl, congratulations to you. If, as you guys know, my team did not, the Packers, we're sitting at home. Better luck for next year. All you Falcon fans,
everybody sitting at home except
but all you Falcon fans, y'all had a good game, good season. I had to give y'all credit where credit is due. Y'all know I'm always talking shit about the Falcons because I don't really care for y'all because y'all always losing, but y'all actually had a good season. So I want to give credit where credit is due. And that is that. So good luck to the Seahawks and the Patriots. We'll do some coverage on the Super Bowl on next Sunday. But once again, happy Super Bowl. So yeah,
because y'all always losing.
Yeah, they are. Shit. All right. So as y'all know, tax tips. We're gonna run through this real quick. Tax tips of 2026. As you guys know, I am a tax preparer. If you guys, need your taxes done, reach out to me as well. I can assist you with that. But just make sure that you are on point. For those of you who have not filed your taxes already, some people have already filed their taxes. Some people's taxes have already been accepted via TurboTax. So in 21 days, well, less than 21 days for some people, they will be receiving their return. So just make sure that you guys, if you haven't filed, make sure you get all the proper documents. I have placed it up there, the personal information that you will need to file your tax return, your social security numbers, your last year's tax return. For income docs, you need W-2s, 1099s, any side hustle gigs, any of that. Apps, expenses, if you're self-employed, make sure you have mileages, supplies, business costs, dependent information and credits for that. They did do a little increase on the child tax credit, not much, but just a little bit. But make sure that you have all of that information, child care, school, proof of the children actually living with you for 12 months, because that is a question that they're asking. Making sure that you are providing at least more than half of their expenses for a dependent. So just make sure that you have all your documents. You don't want to get rejected. And also make sure that you have your banking information for your direct deposit. So just to let you guys know some of the rejects that I've been seeing. I've been seeing a lot of rejects for 1095As, which is the marketplace insurance. So please make sure that you guys, if you have marketplace insurance, please make sure that you have your 1095A, because if not, your tax return will get rejected. What else have I seen? Oh, the IP PIN. I've seen a lot of IP PIN rejection. So if you got an IP PIN from the IRS, meaning the IRS sent it to you, that means you've had some sort of identity theft, some sort of fraud, some sort of something. The IRS will issue you an IP PIN that comes from them directly. You cannot use the same one each year. Each year they issue you a new one. So if you have an IP PIN and you do not provide it to your tax preparer, or if you're doing your taxes yourself and you don't enter that, it will reject your tax return. So just make sure that you guys are, I just wanted to give you guys a little information on taxes this season so that you are up on what you need to provide to your tax preparer or what you need to provide for yourself. So remember, 1095A is the health, the marketplace, the healthcare marketplace. If you do not have that, you can go on to marketplace.gov and put your information in, and you can actually pull it off and print it off yourself if they haven't sent it to you. And or, like I said, the IP pen. Make sure that you are using that, because if not, you will be rejected. Now, that is our tax tips of the day. Friend, here comes the favorite part.
Okay.
Okay, so Alonda said for her legacy, she wants to be remembered for peace and love.
Oh, not breaking it down with some booty shorts on. Okay.
Your friend said not breaking it down with some booty shorts, Londa.
And some heels with her toes out, with some purple toenail polish on.
Oh, okay. Then
with a fur coat on, with no bra on, and her titties falling out. That ain't what she want to be remembered. Okay.
Oh. Okay. You heard your friend? I know you heard your friend. Your friend said that. Okay. You heard your friend. But yeah, no, this is the favorite part that I love. Self-love language. Remember, guys, you have to exude self-love language to yourself. If you don't love on you and you don't love yourself, you cannot love on anybody else. So make sure that you are, make sure that you're doing these love languages, whether it's daily, whether it's weekly, whether it's monthly. Physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts, words of affirmation, quality time. Make sure that you're doing that. Like sometimes we are so busy with life. Sometimes we are so busy with everybody else that we don't take time for ourselves and we forget about us. And remember, you have to remember you first, because without I first being able to take care of I cannot take care of anybody else, whether that's your health, whether that's love, whether that's sharing, caring. Love on you in one way, shape, fashion, or another, and I guarantee you will feel so much better. So, friend, what did you do this week for self-love?
I took my fucking antibiotics.
Well, that's good. I'm happy.
And I laid down. I really listened to my body. I did not leave the house. I didn't go nowhere. I didn't drink any alcohol.
Okay.
Because I'm very hard head. I will drink and take antibiotics. I will. But I didn't. And I'm proud of that. I'm very proud of that. Little baby steps, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm growing up. I'm growing up, friend.
I'm happy.
I'm turning into a fine young man,
I cannot. Nigga, I know you said I cannot. I'm not even going to respond to that because I was about to say something. I ain't going to do that. Wanda said, you ain't never lied. That is so true. When you said about her being dressed in the booty shorts and the heels.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You ain't never lied.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that I'm glad you was able to get your medicine and take your antibiotics so that you could breathe. Because I remember the other day you took a deep breath and you was excited. So I'm glad that you're able to do that. Because of course your lungs are serious. Man. I have bronchitis, so I understand.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm so happy about that. Anything else?
No, just, always my plants. I still haven't gotten any horticultural sand, but I'm working on that. I'm gonna get that this week. I'm gonna get it.
I thought y'all was taking you.
Yeah, he came late and I just didn't want to. By then I was done. I was over it. I was like, no. And he couldn't even give me the whole 100. And I was just like, here, take this $60, boy. Send me $60 to take this 60 in cash. He was like, I said, Pooh, I could just, he was like, no, I want to get the 100 in my hand.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, he's a young man.
I said, boy, he said, I've been moving currency via online methods. He was like, it's been a long time since I've had cash in my hands.
I understand. But that's what's up. I love Joe. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. So for self-love for myself,
Yes. What'd you do?
what did I do? I worked. I color my roots so I can get my hair braided. Um, I pay my bills.
Uh-oh.
Uh, I mean, not that I don't pay my bills any other
No,
time, but
no, that's the highest form of self-love is,
yeah,
paying
I
your
pay my
damn
bills
bills.
to secure, that I have a place to stay, a roof over my head, a car to drive, you know, I secure that. I'm so happy to be back working because it's such hell. Even though my businesses are doing good, it's still hell when you don't have a consistent paycheck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, um, no physical touch, but I'm going to get my nails done tomorrow. So that will be that part. Receiving gifts. Yep. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm paying for them. Therapy. I think I'm going to reach out to a therapist. And the reason why I say that is because it's a lot of shit going on in my household, with my mom and dealing with an elder who is getting scammed
Right.
and doesn't want to listen to me. So I feel like I think I need to talk to somebody extra. Like, I talk to you all the time and you are my therapist. But I think I need somebody clinically
Right.
to help me not walk off the ledge and not being, I don't know. I ain't trying to be mean to my mom. You know what I'm saying? And I know
Right.
I'm not being mean to her, but I want to learn the proper
Right.
words to
Right.
use
Right.
instead of what the fuck and how the fuck. Yeah, I think I need to learn how to properly speak, when I'm under distress and I'm not always speaking out of anger and
Mm-hmm.
disappointment and hurt. So I think I do need to talk to somebody because, I talk to my father all the time, the Lord and he answers my prayer. He shows up all the time. But I really think I need somebody that he allowed to go to school to clinically be able to assess me. Yeah. So that's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
This
Well.
thing said, let me retract my statement. I didn't slap the shit out of nobody. A lot. I love
That should be what you said, friend.
hey, well, I will say it. I will say it. Now, uh topic of the time, as y'all already know, hot flashes. Oh, let me get my camera back. I had to get my trees together over here. Um, topic of the time, hot flashes. So as you ladies and gentlemen know, and getting redipped. A lot to say, friend. I am I am out to get redipped. Redibbled? What is that? Londa? Retype that. Because I know I can read. But you got REDIPDED. Dipped it?
DED.
Yeah. Is that dipped it? Redipped it?
I don't know.
Yeah, retype that, Londa, so I can read it correctly. But of course, for those of you who have hot flashes, whether they're you, whether it's your mom, whether it's your sister, whether it's whoever, your coworker, whether it's your wife, help them out. Get them a glass of water. Get them some ice. Get them a fan. Help them out because we need it. Your body goes into a broken thermometer, and it ain't nothing you can do about it until it feels like it's resetting itself. So, no matter what you do, just remember, do something about it. Be patient for one. Be patient with yourself because you will mess around and hurt somebody because your hormones are out of whack. So be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. Oh, she about to get rebaptized. Okay, congratulations, Londa.
Who is?
Congratulations, Alonda. She said she getting ready to get baptized.
Oh,
That's what she was saying. Read it.
oh,
Congratulations, baby K. I'm proud of you. That's what's up. So, guys, as you know, menopause could have you twisted. Remember, the symptoms are hot flashes, night sweats, mood swing, brain fog, weight gain, vaginal dryness, low libido, and trouble sleeping. Now, hot flashes, mood swings, brain fog, Hot flashes, night sweats, mood swings, maybe. Weight gain in my stomach, yes, I feel it. All that other shit, I don't have no problem with. I can go to sleep. I don't have no candidate to worry about no libido or the dryness.
Right.
So I don't got nothing for that. So um just know that you guys can take natural reliefs. You can do black cohosh, you can do maca root, red clover, yoga, deep breathing. Start walking. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't do anything but 30 minutes a day, move your body. Make sure that you're moving your body. I told y'all last
Right.
week I got to lose 20 pounds. Last time I went to Miami, I weighed 145 pounds when it was over from the doctor. I weigh 163 pounds. That shit is ridiculous. And I don't care nothing about this ass. I don't care nothing about that. I want this tire and this inner tube off my back. And I want my stomach to go back to flat. It's flat, but it's puffy. So that's the fat under the skin, you know. So I mean, I'm just saying that's just me. That's just me personally. I think I got body dysmorphia from having plastic surgery, you know. So, but it is what it is. You know, I love it. I just want to be snatched at all times. So I'm gonna have to exercise because I'm not. I don't want to give nobody no more money. Yes, breathing is good. You know, making sure that you're breathing, staying relaxed. Breathing will also help bring down your blood pressure. I have high blood pressure, is what they say. So, you know, I try my
Right.
best to stay as calm as I can. So that's why I said before, talking to a therapist, I think will help me a little bit. So remember, if you guys are suffering from menopause or having issues with that, make sure that you're taking care of yourself one way or the other because you don't want to end up looking like this. You don't want to feel like this, and you will. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to have this type of thought process or atmosphere. All right. So one good thing that I pulled up for us people, are us healthy people, we want healthy water. So to make sure that you're having healthy water, I pulled up a chart for us. So if you put water, lemon in the water, it
Oh
strengthens
my
your
God.
immune system. If you put mint in water, it reduces bloating. If you do aloe vera in water, it cleanses your digestive system. If you do turmeric, it fights colds and flus. If you do cucumber, it cools and hydrates. Ginger warms your body. Herbal teas fight inflammation. Honey helps with digestion. And chai seeds are a good source of fiber and energy. So make sure that you guys, you know, take a screenshot of this, snap a picture of it. But these are healthy water intakes that can help you with the different ailments that are going on and around in our, you know, life today. Thundercat,
Yes, ma'am.
I got your, here come your episode. Get
Uh-oh.
ready. What I miss. I miss, I miss, I miss, I miss. Hey, hey. I miss, I miss, I miss, hey, I miss. All right. So as you guys know, last week, Thundercat came up with a thought process, and of course, I made it an episode, a new segment for her, that she can, you know, lead, of course, and we're gonna talk about it. But because I'm sure a lot of people miss a lot of different things. All right, we got Cat says I definitely need to drink more water. I do too, Cat. You're not by yourself. We all need to probably drink more water. But I'm gonna do better because I just started my little workout journey. I haven't been at practice because I've been working. Um, but I'm gonna get myself together. I missed boot camp yesterday. Um, Shout out to TPS. Y'all know that's my step team. I'm sorry I missed boot camp yesterday, but I was working. I was getting these people taxes out, and these people are not happy about their taxes. I'm gonna tell you about that. They want their shit done the day that they send it, but then they don't have all their documents, but then they mad at you. Like, let me give you a prime example before we get to what I missed. I should have said this in tax tip time, and I'm gonna start talking about that. I can't give y'all personal information, but I can give y'all definitely a story. So today I went to work for 2 hours today because I had a couple of returns that I needed to finish up before I went to work tomorrow. So Alonda said, I'm dancing. Good, baby. As long as you're moving 30 minutes a day, you definitely gonna keep. If you want to do more, enhance more, that'll help with more weight loss. I believe
She don't
it's
need to lose no weight.
8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, you lose a pound.
She don't need to lose no weight.
No, you need to gain weight.
She need to eat some damn food
You heard your friend, Londa.
and lift some fucking weights. She need to add on some muscle mass.
You heard your friend over there. So add on. No loss for you, honey bun. So let me tell you about my customer today. So she was mad because she had 3 dependents. One was not a child though. So 3 dependents. She only had $110 taken out for federal. And she was mad because her return wasn't thousands of dollars. And I had to explain to her the reason why it is like that. For one, not enough taxes was taken out for how much money that you made. So remember, that is one thing. If you do not, if your withholdings is not enough, you're either going, if your withholding is not enough, you're going to owe. If your withholdings is too much, they owe you. So just remember that. If they're not withholding enough taxes, you're going to owe the IRS. But if they're withholding too much, yeah, you might be like, damn, they're taking too much on my check. Yeah, but you get it back at the end of the year.
Right.
So just remember that for the tax tip. But yeah, so just make sure, guys, don't be upset if your tax return looking short because you didn't file, you didn't have enough taken out. You made $50,000, but you only had $900 taken out. What you think you finna get? Them $900. That's it. Now, if you got some kids or some stuff like that, you'll get a little extra money, but it won't be as much as if you had $5,000 taken out. You would get those $5,000 back. So, all right, that's enough on my tax tip. But we on what I missed. So, friend, what you missed this week? What you missed?
Well, I was thinking, I miss I don't know. I miss people living in the same neighborhood from the time you little till the time you grow up.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, you just,
Yeah.
I miss that. That's part of the gentrification of neighborhoods when you got people that don't plant any roots.
Very true. Very true.
So they don't have any connectivity and they don't feel a reason to take care of the neighborhood. They don't have any foundation there. So, and then, where are the block watch captains? What happened to them? I thought you were supposed to welcome people to the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, what happened to those things? Those community type things. What happened to that?
Right.
Anyway.
Unfortunately, they have gone. I mean, you do have some communities that still try to keep those type of things up. But they need help, and a lot of people, like you say, back in the day, like your mom, my grandma, your grandma, your aunts, my aunts that are older, they used to help. They used to volunteer. They would go to church. They would do different things or out in the community. Unfortunately, the younger people, the millennials, they don't see the need for that. Some of them. Now, some of them do, but some of them don't see the need for that. That's that entitlement. And that's sad because once again, it takes a village to raise people, not just kids. Back in the day, as you know, us being in our early 20s, we still could rely on family. We could still go to family's house. We still sat around with family and ate and do things that people don't do nowadays. I think about when we used to go out, you know what I'm saying? Like what I missed. We was outside. When outside was outside, we was outside, but we were safe for the majority of the part. You know what I'm saying?
That's because our reasons was to go dance.
Yeah.
Typically we was going to dance, and then later on it was because the drinks was 2 for motherfucking 1.
Yeah. And
so
and back then we was both drinkers.
Yeah.
I fell off, but you still on.
Yeah.
But you don't even drink like that. Like I'm not gonna say that like you are
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I mean, you do, but other people may not. So just know my friend drinks sociably. She's not no alcoholic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I'm an alcoholic. I claim that.
No, she ain't.
I'm just not practicing. I'm just not practicing.
Excuse me. No, she's not. She drinks sociably. Now, sociably may come home, but she ain't no slithered ass type of female that drink like that. No,
No,
she ain't that.
no, no.
Now
But
I
I
know
would.
some of them.
Yeah, me too.
I know some of them. Alonda said, I miss people being real and my dad, and I miss my son and the ATL. Well, girl, you can always come back and visit the ATL, honey, anytime. Holler at your friend and come on, push on down. I'm sure you miss your son. I understand that. If my kids weren't by me or in the same state, I definitely be missing them. Because even though they work my nerves, I love my kids to the utmost, and I just want to see them be successful adults in this world. Being able to be on their own, being able to accomplish goals that they set for themselves, to be a positive individual. Um, you know, so that's one thing I miss too. I remember back in the day, friend, we used to have the why. You know what I'm saying? And the why. There was a lot of stuff going on. You had mentors, you had people that was, if you wasn't coming, they coming to see what's up, or they checking on
Right.
you or stopping
And
by.
we had the YW
The YWCA.
and the YM. So we had a facility dedicated to the needs of women in our community, particularly women of color.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things, but I missed that too. The programs that were designated at keeping us out of trouble, like the social centers. Remember the social centers? Dude?
I do.
Kids don't have those anymore. That's terrible that they have all of these schools and empty buildings, but they want you to rent them out, but they don't put them to use in other ways that serve the youth in the community. But then they complain about the youth in the community, yet there's nothing to keep them entertained.
Right.
That's
very true. I mean, you're right. What is out there now for the youth, honestly?
Yeah,
like
no arcades. Where's the arcade?
Right.
Especially economically, like we could literally take a $5 bill or $2 or $3 and be gone all damn day and have a great time.
Yeah.
Like that.
And that's not happening. Change. You might come back with some change, just depending on who you was with.
Yes, for sure.
and where you was, because we made a lot of friends and we made a lot of good relationships. You know what I'm saying? With us going out and like the red carpet and Roxbury and.
But we were able to meet people that were of our age and in our age group who were literally doing the same things. And all anybody did was go to work and then hang out. Like, that's all people were doing, was literally going to work and then hanging out.
I remember a couple of days. Now, I don't miss this, but I remember this. A couple of days we went out. We done stayed out all night and went straight to work. It wasn't even it was.
Oh yeah.
But we had a time. We had fun. We was outside.
Oh yeah. But we weren't missing work
on time.
Like what? I don't care how drunk you are. I don't care how late
but I'm
it
sitting I'm sitting at the desk, or I'm doing somebody's hair.
Yes.
Or, hey, however, it was getting done. You understand? It had to get done. My grandma always told me, you want to party, you got to work. You want to party, you got to make sure you can get up and go to work. So.
Yeah, I didn't believe in missing work because I had been out drinking like too damn bad. Take your ass to work, stupid. That's the fuck you get.
Well, it's all right, friend. It's cool. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy that you came up with our new segment, What I Missed, because it makes you actually think back. It makes you reminisce. It makes you. If you really miss something, it makes you really think about it. Like I remember the Palace, and I missed that. I remember back at the Palace, I used to have the sleep-ins, the lock-ins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all night. It was called an all-night skate. It was an all-night skate.
I miss those. I miss, being able to say, "Hey, friend, I'm about to pull up. Hey, friend, I'm on my way. Bitch, what we doing? Bitch, we gotta get something to eat. What we doing? We finna go play with the boys. What we doing?" You know what I'm saying? I miss all of that because we really had a good, we wasn't teenagers, but
but we were young adults.
We had a lot of fun as young adults. And like I say, overall, to be honest, I really think that this is what I can remember and picture. I really feel like we've only had really one bad experience of going out, and that was that time at Roxbury when that nigga got shot and the blood was everywhere. We got pushed this way and that way and all of that. I mean, that's what I can remember.
Yeah, my niece.
Not saying no shit out of no
Yeah,
parking
my
lot where
niece
niggas were shooting because that happened. But I'm talking about just literally where we were.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, yeah. Yeah.
You know, flippers was the time with the ain't no future in my friend. You know, and I had to have my Mary J boots on and one piece. Yeah, you know, ready to fight hoes because they slapping my friend. Shit. Rest in peace, friend.
Why would you always start shit if you know you can't fight, nigga? Like, what is wrong with you? And you know you can't fight. Why is you got the biggest mouth?
You know, Kimo had the nerve to ask me about that nigga the other day. He
What?
said, "You still talk to? What's her name?
Oh,
Badly? You still talk to her?" I said, "No, we don't talk to her ass. We ain't talked to her ass since Tia died because she want to be funny acting. So, you know, I don't wish her no harm to her, but wish her peace away
right.
from me. You understand me? And I'm cool with that. Like I told you, anybody who know Bally High Minnie Perkins, what the fuck is her new last name? Evans, whichever one you would like to
Yeah.
use. Yeah,
Well, that's just the last one because that wasn't. I don't know what her. I don't know what the hell.
yeah.
I don't know
either.
what.
But I think I miss my friend. That's one thing. I do miss my friend. I miss our friend. Let me say that because she wasn't just my friend; she was your friend too. I miss our friend. I wish I could turn
I
back
don't miss
a
her.
little bit of time so I
I,
could change something. I do.
I don't miss her, and I don't wish to turn back the hands either.
Okay, well,
Motherfuckers, we are right where we need
that's
to
okay.
be, doing exactly what we need to be doing, and that motherfucker could stay her snake ass right where the
Bitch, I'm
fuck
not
she
talking
at.
about her. I'm just talking about Tia. I was talking about Bally, but when I said
Oh,
I miss her, I was talking about Tia. I definitely wasn't
you
talking
talking
about
about
Bally. No, I
Tia?
don't miss that motherfucker. You're right. That's
Oh
like
yeah,
they in the
yeah,
gutter
yeah.
and in the swamp
I
she's in.
miss Tia.
So yeah,
Yes.
I agree with you. I concur. Okay, that's one of her
Yeah.
favorite words anyway. Bitch, I concur. Okay,
Yes, I concur.
shit me. But yeah, no, I miss Tia. I miss being up in what she stayed in Park Lawn. What- Yeah, I miss being
Yes,
over in Park Lawn.
man. I miss playing spades and
Yeah, I miss all that.
dominoes.
Like I say, we had fun, friend. We had fun. We had fun. You can't. If
Yes,
I
we
turn
did.
back the hands of time, just with that, that's what I'm saying. When I was saying turn back the hands of time, so I had time with
Yeah,
Tia. That's what I mean by that. Not badly, because you
yeah,
don't show
yeah.
me who you are, and I hate that I didn't see it years ago. I hate that I didn't pick it up like you told me. That was your
Right.
stone. It wasn't mine, but I still should have paid attention because unfortunately, I could have ended that before a year ago,
Right,
where
right,
my
right.
feelings would have been hurt.
But I mean, shit. If you didn't have a reason, well, you know what I mean. Like you didn't have a
No,
reason. You
but if
didn't
you're
have
gonna
a
be dirty
reason.
like that to you, nigga, you knew her before me. So if she gonna be dirty to you and you knew her before me, how was
It's
my
true.
friendship?
It's just,
How that's just like
I mean, but you know, a lot of times people do stuff to one person that they don't do to
no,
another
do
person.
me
You know what I
all the
mean?
way.
Like,
Do me the same all the way. Don't on Monday be one way, on Tuesday be motherfucking the other way. And on Wednesday got two heads. And on motherfucking Thursday, one of the heads is half cut off. And then on Friday it pop up three heads. Don't do me.
I just think, that I just think we just
We're just not gonna talk about her.
I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah,
2026, we are not
yeah.
talking. That's the end of Valley High Mini. Man, it's the end of her conversation. She gets no more energy over here on what you're tired of. Because what I'm tired of is talking about a sorry ass female who wasn't never our friend in the first motherfucking place. Play all of us in our face, all four of us. She was the fifth, and then she tried to act like because she was the parole officer that she got so much power. And bitch, you ain't got none. You ain't had none. Then you shut the fuck up, and I'm gonna let that be because I get in my shit on that because it pisses me off every time. But that's the end of Valley High Mini 2026. We will no longer talk about her. So yeah, all right, I'm done. I'm sorry, I rant real quick. My bad. Oh, my bad. Anything else you miss, friend?
I miss everything closing because then the city had a chance to reset. Cities and towns had a chance to reset themselves and start again in the morning. Like people had to go their ass home, go home. It was a point in the night where you had to get your ass wherever the fuck you supposed to be, but wherever it is, it ain't outside. Go wherever you supposed to be. Wasn't nothing open. Wasn't no store. The only thing that would be open would be the county line, the county line, the gas station at the county line. That's what's open.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. But all right. So guys, remember, if you miss anything, make sure you let us know what you miss, and we definitely will talk about it. One thing we're gonna do, we're gonna hit on this real quick because we about to get up out of here. It's my bestie's bedtime. As y'all know, she gets up very early in the morning and it's past her bedtime. I kept her a little too long. But I'm just gonna touch on this real quick and we're gonna really talk about it a little bit more next week. ICE. ICE is some fuck shit. They some bullshit. They're violating people's they're violating people's rights. As y'all heard,
their human rights, their constitutional
every right
rights,
that's there. Yes, and we will get deeper into it and talk about it. You know, I don't want ICE coming to my door, but we're gonna speak the truth, and it is what it is. You know, Don Lemon was arrested. The young lady, I don't know her name, and I don't want to mispronounce it, but the black journalist that was arrested with Don Lemon, the black lady who's been doing a lot as well.
What's her name?
Was it George or something?
Fedor or damn. Yeah, Georgia.
So, you know, I hope and pray that the judicial system just throws that shit out because they know.
Well, the judges already refused to take. The judges had already refused to take the case.
So great. We don't want them to take the case. Let them be able to be journalists.
But you know, as you know, though, we dealing with a fucking criminal and a crook who doesn't give a damn about what.
Yeah, he don't. What happens and what don't happen and what may happen and what could happen. He don't care nothing about none of that. So, with that being said, like I said, y'all, we was just gonna touch on that. We're gonna have a little more information next, and we will dive in more. We will show a couple videos as well, and we will talk about the disgusting people of ICE. We will talk about it because they need to go back where they came from. And what did you tell me earlier today? That the money that's funding them is the money from the healthcare? Yeah, like that's dumb and stupid. So you would rather?
Yeah, they took the healthcare money to fund the ICE operation.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. So
yeah, so all of our premiums went up, so we're paying for
ICE.
So they're out there and we're paying. They are doing this shit on our dime.
Right. Yeah, well, we're gonna talk about that ass next week. So if you have any ICE stories, you got any ICE videos, send them to myself or Thundercat so that we can show them next week. We're gonna have a little trivia with the bullshit because it's Black History Month, and we're gonna talk about them bullshit ICE agents and their fuckery. So with that being said, guys, we are at the end of the top of our hour, and we like to thank each and every one of you guys for joining. As you know, as we wrap up today's episode, remember this: Black history isn't just about the names we memorize or what we mention or what was mentioned to us in school. It's about the stories that were ignored, the voices that were pushed aside, and the people who changed history without ever getting the credit for it. So just remember, guys, if you don't know something, look it up. If you want to know something, look it up. And continue to read. That's one thing that I miss too. When we talk about I miss, people don't read like they used to. Reading is fundamental. And when you read, you learn a lot of different things. So just remember, February doesn't end Black History Month. We're going to keep learning, keep listening, and keep the conversation going about our Black innovators. They have contributed to society. So as you guys know, as always, we will be back next at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure that you catch us at 9 p.m. Eastern time every Sunday. And like once again, we appreciate every one of you guys who are subscribed. If you are not a subscriber, please go to YouTube. It's a free way to subscribe and support the channel. And once again, please like, subscribe, and comment, or share our link and have somebody else come on so we can talk about what you're tired of. This month, we really won't be talking too much about what you're tired of. We want to just get the education out about the Black innovators for those that you don't know about. So with that being said, friend, I will talk to you soon.
Yes.
I love you. You have a happy Sunday. I hope your week is going to be an amazing week. And of course, we will talk soon. As you know, guys, this week I don't got too much going on other than working. I'm trying to get some things together business wise, so I'm working on that. But other than that, we love you guys. There's nothing you can do about it. Make sure you do something positive and intentional this week. Be kind to somebody just because. Doesn't have to be a reason. So, as always, guys, y'all know.
Bitch, you think it's small.
Y'all know. Her
We
name
need
was
to be
Georgia
thinking big.
Fort.
You need to be thinking big.
Thank you, Alonda. Her name was Georgia Fort. So we'd like to thank everybody that's watching on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, IG, Twitter. Everybody who's watching us, we thank you guys. You guys have a good night. As you guys know, we always end up with our guy. We love y'all.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big.
That's right.
You need
Stop
to be
thinking
thinking
small.
big, bitch.
Think
You need to be
big,
thinking
bitch.
big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
All right. Y'all have a good night. We love y'all. Peace.